and this is not how I expected my first couple of days as a dentist to be. Good morning, guys. So today's Monday. We have our foundation training today. It's going to be virtual today. I'm still finding it a bit strange that most of our things are online, but I think it's just because of COVID, and obviously we're not able to have as many face-to-face practical sessions. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm gonna get ready and hop onto the Zoom. Alright guys, see you later. Hey. Hey guys, so the time is now 10:45. We've been going on for like an hour and 45 minutes now. They've given us a 15-minute break. So far so good. I think this session's been really useful. We've just been going over like the diagnosis process, and for example if someone came in pain, exactly what we do, just like an overall refresher. On Zoom it is quite, they've tried to make it as interactive as possible because it's online, so literally they can just ask you a question on the spot, so you have to stay alert. But yeah, so far so good. It's been good to learn from each other as well. And yeah, I look forward to the rest of the day. Hey guys, so we're all done for the day. I am shattered, as you can see, so I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Good morning everyone! So it's a nice and early start for me today. I'm glad to actually get out of the house because yesterday was virtual. Today we have our induction, second day of induction. We're going to be doing amalgam cavity preps today. Woohoo! Yeah, it'll be nice to actually pick up a handpiece again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Alright guys, bye! So I finally made it to East Grinstead Hospital. It took me about 2 hours, but I got there in the end. I got to meet some of the other dentists on my scheme. They're a bit shy, but they say hi. This is Bob, the phantom head that we practice on. So we started off by drilling a hole into the tooth, as you can see. Once we'd got the hole ready, we had a matrix band, which is the metal band you can see around the tooth. It's really important to make sure that it's tightly fitted around the tooth, to make sure that we get good contact points, and to make sure that when the filling is compacted, it doesn't go everywhere. So that was really handy. I then made sure to check around the tooth to make sure it was nice and smooth and there were no sharp line angles. Once I checked that, I was able to pack in the amalgam filling. You need to make sure it's well compacted and hear that crunch sound. That's how you know you're doing a good job. And then my favourite part is shaping the tooth, making it look nice and pretty. I spent quite a while on this part, but yeah, I just really enjoyed it. and this is my final result. I was pretty happy with it overall, bearing in mind I hadn't picked up a drill for 6 months beforehand. As you can see in my photo, I was pretty happy overall. So yeah, it was a really good day and I enjoyed it. So on to the next day, we had our endo day, aka root canal treatment. This was held at the Londeck, which is in Waterloo, London. We were taught by Vish and Aaron, who were amazing teachers. I learned so much. These are the teeth that I worked on during the day, and I made sure that I brought my loupes along. They are so handy when you're doing root canal treatment. If you're a dental student or a dentist watching this, you know how difficult root canal treatment can be. So I was really focused. I made sure to use the exact techniques they taught us, and I ended up really enjoying it. I was quite excited because I ended up finding the MB2 canal, which is notoriously difficult to find. I made sure that I measured it to make sure I was at the right depth, which is always important when you're doing root canal treatment. I then used the DG16 probe to make sure I had all the canals, and overall I thought it was a really good day. I found that I got a lot more out of the practical sessions and it helped restore my confidence. So guys, if you are enjoying this vlog so far, please do make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more content. And yeah, let's move on to the next day. Good morning guys! So it's another day of virtual learning. We have our safeguarding modules to complete today. So luckily they've just said that we just need to complete it by the end of the day, and then we have to complete our e-portfolio. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some breakfast now, and then I will start with the safeguarding modules. So we have to do like a mini quiz as an introduction. Obviously, safeguarding is important for dentists because if we see adults or children that come into our practice and say we can see signs of abuse, or if something doesn't seem right, we need to be the first people to sort of refer them on, because you never know what could be going on in people's lives. Yeah, it's just important for us to know the signs so we can manage it appropriately. I'm sure you guys have read the question by now. It says, how many children go missing every year in the UK according to the National Crime Agency? Okay, so I'm going to say it's either 112,000 or 11,200. I'd say, which one do you guys think I should pick? Should we go for, I think, that one? We'll see. Okay. So yeah, correct. It is 112,000. So 50% return home within 8 hours, but 3% are still missing after 7 days. Wow, that's shocking, man. Oh man, guys, I can already tell this training is gonna get me upset because it's just crazy to think that this is what is happening on a day-to-day basis, and it just highlights how important it is for us to know about these things. But yeah. Alright, let me get back to doing the rest of the training. Alright guys, so it's been about an hour or two, probably 2 hours. I've done the first one. I've got 2 more modules to do and then I'll be done for the day. Hey guys, so I finished doing the training for today. It did take longer than I expected actually, but I think that's why they gave us the whole day to do it, because they knew that we're basically doing a course for ourselves, and they just gave us, I think it really just goes to show that we're definitely more independent now. It's not like school anymore where they just give you stuff and tell you basically, you're expected to do it yourselves and get it done. So yeah, altogether I thought it was really useful. Obviously we've learnt the importance of safeguarding in dental school, but I think it was a really good recap just to go over it again, and just to realise how important it is to just make sure that we can spot signs of abuse, or if anybody is getting neglected, because often people come to the dental practice and you do notice signs, but it's important to raise concerns as dentists if we do see anything like that, just so we can refer it, so we can refer it to the right people to sort out the issue. So yeah, I think it was really important for us to just go over that again, and yeah, I've got a certificate out of it. So yeah, no, it was really good. And yeah, sorry if it's not super exciting just being at home.
Again, this is not how I expected my first couple of days as a dentist to be. But tomorrow I'm going into my foundation practice, so it should be a little bit more exciting. I won't be seeing any patients yet, but I think I'm just doing a bit more training with my educational supervisors. So yeah, it should be fun. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!
Good morning, guys! Finally good to be out of the house, some fresh air at last. It's nice because I'm actually going to the practice today where I'm going to be based. As you can see, I've got a little bit of makeup on. If you're a girl, you understand that when you're at home, you don't really want to be wearing makeup. So it's nice to actually get out of the house and actually look decent. Don't want to scare anyone in the practice. So it's kind of like my first proper day at the practice, like my first full day. I'm not expected to see any patients yet. I think they're still sort of easing us in. I've already met one of my educational supervisors. So if you don't know what educational supervisor is, they're the people that sort of guide us and help us during our foundation training. I've got a video all about dental foundation training and the structure, which I will link up there. So if you want to watch that just to find out about the structure, then you are more than welcome to. So I'm quite lucky because I have 2 educational supervisors to help me. I've met one of them already, Raymond, and my other one's called Sarita. They both sound really lovely. I'm just gonna ease myself in, first day, see how it's all like. I'm pretty excited actually. So yeah, all right then guys, let me get going. Bye. So after I'd settled in, my educational supervisor Raymond got me some real extracted teeth to practice on. Obviously we had to make sure that the teeth were thoroughly disinfected in bleach before I started doing anything. And then we got some impression trays and mixed some putty together to make sure the teeth were nice and secure in the putty. So you can see over there we managed to get them all in and it was ready for me to start practicing on. I was pretty excited to get going. Raymond was really lovely, he helped me set everything up and he just watched over me and gave me advice and feedback. We had a good old chat. Overall I think he was quite happy with my filling. Obviously I'd practiced earlier on in the week, so that's it before and that's it after, so good job. So as you just saw, I just finished doing some amalgam preparation, and so obviously amalgam's the silver filling that we use. It was pretty fun actually. My educational supervisor Raymond, he's super nice, so obviously we can't really start seeing patients yet because of COVID and there's a lot of training that we have to do, so we're using the time that we have to sort of practice on the teeth. I found it really useful. Obviously we done some amalgams but on plastic teeth. This time we had some extracted teeth that were disinfected, and so I was just able to practice on that, and he was standing by my side watching me, making sure everything was okay, and I think the filling came out really nice. I love my carving. I spent like more than 20 minutes carving it, but I was enjoying it. It was fun, and I guess we don't have any patients at the moment, so I can take as long as I want just to sort of get to grips with everything. So yeah, no, it was really good. I'm enjoying myself so far. Everyone in the practice is super nice, you know. Obviously it's early days, hopefully soon you get to meet everyone. You know, it's quite nerve-wracking obviously for people to come on camera and stuff, and I have to get consent and everything. But yeah, no, so far so good. Yeah, no, it's been a good day. So now I'm just gonna do some e-portfolio just to reflect on my tutorials. When you have a session with your educational supervisor, it's basically like a tutorial. So I'm going to just report on my e-portfolio to just explain what I've done today. One thing that's really important during dental foundation training is to stay on top of your e-portfolio, because you have to sort of reflect all the time just so they can sign you off at the end of the year to see how you've progressed. So yeah, after everything you've learned, every time you've learned something new or you've done a new procedure or something
positives even happen, and you just reflect on it on your e-portfolio. So it's a little bit like uni where you do some reflections, but I think it's a little bit more intense. But yeah, no, so far so good. I'm having a good time. Alright, so I'm gonna go do my e-portfolio and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! So as you can see here, it says you must keep a reflective record of all your tutorials with your DFT year. So basically our TPD, who is the training program director, they sign it off at the end of the year. So we have to complete at least 40 before throughout the 12 months of DFT. Alright, so I'm just gonna get going with that. So after I'd finished typing it all up, it was finally time for me to go home. Luckily, my friends picked me up after a long week and we all decided to go out for a meal. You guys know I love my food. So that's the end of the vlog, guys. If you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time.